Welcome to the Funny Science Fiction Podcast, where if it wasn't funny, we probably left it in anyway, just as an inside joke.
Our guest today is Rima Martin. Rima is a longtime member of the Funny Science Fiction group, and she is a big contributor with lots of memes and other giggle-worthy submissions all the time. She does great. We appreciate
Yes,
having
she
her.
does. So, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, Rima is a time traveler. She's 15 hours ahead of us where she's at. So we expect a full report of what's happening tomorrow today.
Yes.
Thanks for traveling all this way over the time with the Time Lords to be here with us today, Rima. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Rima. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you here. So Rima, we got some nice notes from you about all things that were Rima Martin included. You talked about being someone's muse. So, because you have a character in a book called Mars is for Misfits by Alan Crowley that you were a muse for. So tell us about the character and how did you inspire someone to write you into a novel? And did you find it to be amusing?
Amusing.
Well, it started. It started with one of my friends on Facebook. He told me he had a friend who was a toy maker from Lux, which is Lux Blocks. So, so his name is Mike Acera, and he was looking for muses for his friend's science fiction novel. And I said, oh, I'd love to be part of anything that's science fiction. And I've always wanted to be part of, well, like I said, anything science fiction. So this is the closest I could ever come to, you know, being in a science fiction, anything. So I said, oh, I'd love to be part of it. So he actually, I spoke to him, Mike Acera, and he is also, like I said, a Lux Blocks maker. And if you do go online, you'll find him anyway. So I became friends with them. I started chatting about everything science fiction, and they told me they're going to write a book, Mars for Misfits book series. And so every chapter is available online. So I was in chapter 5 as one of the Marine Navy. Yeah. So I was like part of the military science group, and I'm Rama Montague. You'll see it. So what he did, he took a few pictures of mine and they edited it to make it look like I'm part of that science military background. Yeah, it was like really cool. So I think I'm pretty sure I gave you a link for it. I think.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you were cool.
Yeah. So it was really awesome. Like, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. So I'm part of the whole book. I don't know. I may or may not live. You know, they might kill me off in one of the chapters. So I don't care. But I'm just glad to be a part of it. So
that's awesome.
Oh, but so Alan Crowley, he did say that if I do go out, I'll probably go out with a big bang. So I'm part of the.
He's gonna blow you up.
So I'm pretty happy with it. Very happy with it. So yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, we know, Rita, that you obviously enjoy sci-fi. Obviously, you're in our group. Yeah. I've seen your posts. I appreciate that you want to help change the world with your diverse positive thinking. So I think it's a great dream to have. We all know that when you work hard to help others, is that what you're striving to do, that it can leave us drained. So what things do you maybe collect or hobby? We see some in the background that you may enjoy that keeps you going, other than, of course, posting on our Funny Science.
Well, I love books. I've got books everywhere. It's I probably have more books than I have clothes. And I remember when I first moved to Australia, I had more books than clothes. And I've always had. I mean, I still use clothes from about 20 years ago.
Right.
But books I can never stop buying. I have books everywhere. I do collect a lot of mugs. like anything to do with science fiction. I have a lot of Mandalorian things,
Nice.
Star Wars, Marvel, lots of science magazines. I love science, non-fiction science magazines, and yeah, I've been reading since I was 4. So books are probably one of the biggest things in my life. That's why I decided to, be part of it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
There
awesome.
you go.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a secondary question to Deb's, so, and I wonder about this because now, like my sister, who lives out in the state of California here in the United States, is a huge book reader and loves books, but is not a fan of like Kindles and tablets and things like that. She would rather hold the book and read the actual book. Do you have a preference of how you read it, or would you prefer the old school turning of the page, or do you like the e-readers and things like that?
Definitely. I'm very traditional, like you said, like your sister, old school. I've had a lot of problems with getting books from overseas, but I would search everywhere online to get a copy, like a hard copy of a book, because there's something about turning a page or smelling that, that smell of a paper. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, it's a different experience, really.
Yeah,
I may or may not have teased my sister from time to time, telling her that she was not going to become Indiana Jones that way by looking at these old artifacts.
Well, one of the things is that in our group you share some terrific memes, and you're often one of our top posters, so we appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
But I just kind of, in your opinion, what is it that makes a funny meme? How do you, is there anything that you can say that would help people to understand maybe why a meme is funny, or what makes a funny meme?
Well, it definitely has to be sarcastic, because I love sarcasm in every way or form, as long as it's not, obscene to people, to whoever. As long as it hits the mark, if it's a reference from a movie or TV show, making fun of it, but like in a very smart, sarcastic way, I think that really hits the mark. So that's why I really search everywhere to actually get something really good. Yeah.
Great.
That's awesome.
Well, we appreciate
all the work you put into it too.
Oh, thank you.
Keep it up.
Our group, we thrive on other people's creativity and and they're bringing them in and sharing them with everybody.
Yeah, it definitely has to be original. Like sometimes people overshare, like probably share the same things. But if it's smart and sarcastic, you can share it many times. It's still funny. So.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, sometimes people. There's a few of them that we still that sneak in once in a while. We don't always allow like dad jokes that are just Star Trek or something. Just dad jokes.
Yeah, there's some that I approve to go into the feed that I'm like, well, we've seen this 100 times and it's still not as funny as it was the first 97 times, but but then there's others that, like she was saying, they're still funny because they're just so rightly done. And I too appreciate a good amount of sarcasm, and so if you can have a nice sarcastic meme that hits with in that universe.
But I did find out you have to be careful, because I create some of the memes, especially some of the welcoming memes for new members, and I called them nerds one time. And somebody reported me to Facebook for bullying, and they gave me because I called members of our group nerds, which we all are like, I'm a nerd.
We're all nerds.
We're all nerds.
Yes.
I wear that with a badge of honor. I am a nerd.
Yeah.
If we call anybody a group a nerd, it's called bullying, according to police.
Well, name calling it, but we'll keep it.
I guess somebody reported.
Drayton's such a jerk.
I'm such a jerk. Wait a minute, that's calling me.
Yeah, no calling names. He's
a
nice jerk.
We have a lot of fun with it, and I survived. I survived the shame of it all.
So no name calling on our Facebook. Everybody who
but just if you call somebody a nerd, Facebook's gonna bust you. So just
all right.
You can call me a nerd every day. I don't mind. Just don't call me normal, because it's not a compliment. So
there you go.
It's normal, right?
Yeah.
I've never been.
So
nobody has.
This is the point in the show we like to do a little quiz. Are you up for some trivia?
Ooh, Oh, I can try.
All right.
All right. Well, here's the thing, Rima, if you get 3 questions right, we're going to send you one of these lovely mugs. Okay?
Oh, wow.
It says, I gave
Yeah.
the Red Shirt Widows and Orphans Fund. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So
I'll
we'll
try
send you
my
one of
best.
those. If you get 5 right, we're going to send you a copy of Drayton's book, Custodians of the Cosmos, and he's going to sign it for you. He's going to put graffiti all over the inside of the book.
And we'll make sure it's a new one so you can smell it.
Okay? Now,
Yeah.
if you don't get 3 right, of course, there has to be some level of consequence. So
Okay.
what we'd like to do is we're going to take your picture and we're going to make a meme out of it. And we're going to post it in the group.
Yes, do it.
All right. Here's the thing. We talk about this with a couple other people on the show. You guys are far. We got to get a different consequence because everybody's like, "Oh, I get to be on a meme? Yeah, sure, let's do that." So that might be a problem for us. But yeah, so 3 right, you get the coffee mug. 5 right, you get the book and the coffee mug. Less than 3 right, we make a meme.
Okay.
If you get them all right and you still want the meme, we could do that too.
Okay. Either way, I'm a winner.
You're a winner.
That's right.
You were already a winner. That's why you're here.
That's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love it.
Love you. All
All right, you ready to do this?
Are you ready for this
Okay.
trivia?
All right, let's
Okay.
do it.
This is 90s TV sci-fi quiz. How are you on your 90s sci-fi TV? Okay, all right.
Well, it's multiple choice, so
We
you'll
got
be
multiple
okay.
choice, so
A couple of
Okay.
these are pretty much softballs.
Breathe.
Okay.
This first one, if you don't get, we're gonna take away your license. No,
We can't do that.
nah, just kidding. All right, so this TV show ran from 1993 to 2018. It is about 2 FBI agents, Fox Mulder, the believer, and Dana Scully, the skeptic. They investigate strange and unexplained things while hidden forces work to impede their efforts. It stars David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson. Is it 1, The X-Files? Is it 2, Roswell? Or is it 3, Nighttime?
X-Files.
X-Files, yes.
All right.
I'm
correct.
a huge Mulder fan, so.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
thought
go.
We had to make sure we had one there that was.
All right, 4 more.
Okay.
Got this? All right.
All right.
In 1996 to 2001, a group of aliens are sent to Earth, disguised as a human family, to experience and report life on the 3rd planet from the sun. Stars John Lithgow, Jane Curtin, and Kristen Johnston. Is it Dark Skies, Alien Nation, or Third Rock from the Sun?
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yes.
Very good. I'm pretty sure I saw her mouth. I know this.
Yeah. We still watch that show sometimes.
I still put
It's
it on.
hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so you're
Yeah,
2 for
it
2.
is.
All right,
Okay.
question number 3.
Get one more right.
Yep.
Mug.
Lasting only 5 years, in the mid 23rd century, the Earth Alliance space station, located in neutral territory, is a major focal point for political intrigue, racial tensions, and various wars over the course of 5 years. Starring Mira Furlan, Richard Biggs, and Stephen Furst. Was it Battlestar Galactica, Babylon 5, or Earth 2? I can read the question again if you like.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. In the mid 23rd century, the Earth Alliance space station, located in neutral territory, is a major focal point for political intrigue, racial tensions, and various wars over the course of 5 years. Starring Mira Furlan, Richard Biggs, and Stephen Furst. Was it Battlestar Galactica, Babylon 5, or Earth 2?
I actually don't know this, so I'm going to guess it. S2?
No, it's
Five.
Babylon 5.
Babylon 5.
I was trying to stress the 5 without giving it away too greatly.
We were going
We're
like
going
that.
5.
When all else fails,
Oh,
watch
God.
the hosts.
That's okay.
All right, so here's another one that ran from 1995 to 2001. So this was on for 6 years.
Okay.
Pulled to the far side of the galaxy where the Federation is 75 years away at maximum warp speed, a Starfleet ship must cooperate with the Maquis rebels to find their way home. It stars Kate Mulgrew, Robert Beltran, and Roxanne Dawson. Was it 1, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, 2, Star Trek Voyager, or 3, Star Trek Enterprise?
That's a tough one.
Okay, so they were pulled to the far side of the galaxy.
Deep Space Nine?
Ooh, nope. It
Oh.
was Voyager.
Voyager.
Because
Huh?
I've only seen Star Trek Next Generation.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we're 2 and 2.
Voyager's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's not the least favorite either.
You gotta get one more.
All right, so we got one more. We got a bonus. We got a couple more here. We can throw a bonus one in here for you.
This is for the mug or the meme. Mug and me. Mug and me.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my turn to read.
Yep, your turn.
I'm busy playing. In 1997 to 2007, a secret military team is formed to explore other planets through the recently discovered portals. Stars Richard Dean Anderson, Michael Shanks, and Amanda Tapping. Is this Space Rangers, Wormhole Extreme, or Stargate SG-1?
Stargate SG-1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Yay.
All right, we got a bonus question for you here. We'll still get you. So go ahead with the bonus.
All right, so you got the mug. If you get the bonus question right, we'll give you the book. How about that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
so you got the mug. You'll get the book if you get this one right. 1991 to 1992, in the Sid and Marty Krofft remake, the Porter family, Tom, Kevin, and Annie, get sucked into a prehistoric alternative world while taking a family vacation. The Porters must deal with living with dinosaurs and avoiding the evil Sleestaks. Starring Timothy Bottoms, Jenny Drugan, and Robert Gavin. Was this Land of the Lost, Dinotopia, or Jurassic Ark?
Land of the Lost.
Yes.
Very good.
Good job. You got it.
I love that show.
Isn't
There
that
you go. All right, so you get a coffee mug. Looks like this one.
Thank you.
And we're going to send you the book as well. So
Oh, thank you so much.
thank you.
you.
Rima. Thank you for being on the show today, as well as being a member of our Facebook group. We love having you in the group, and we really enjoyed the fact that you were willing to come on and do one of these little spotlight episodes with us as well. So
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we also understand that you're writing an anthology of sci-fi shorts along with some other stories. Can you tell us real quick about that?
Well, I started writing when I was 13, and I just wanted to continue, but I couldn't because, there was a lot of problems, like family stuff. So, and then my grandfather is the one who actually helped me decide, because I love stories and I loved science fiction and fantasies. And I have a lot of anthologies at home. So I decided to write an anthology of my own. It's going to have 20 anthologies, varying from science fiction, fantasy, and a little bit of horror and paranormal. Mm-hmm. And I write a lot of poems, space opera poems. So I'm going to put it all together in a book. Hopefully by 2022, I'm hoping to publish it. And I've already got a title of the book and a cover sorted out. So
great.
Yeah,
excellent.
Pretty
All
excited
right.
about that. Yeah.
Well, you'll have to be sure to share it with us in the group once you get that all sorted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you. Yeah, definitely will. Yeah.
Awesome. So as a reminder, if any of our listeners would like to be a spotlight on our show, perhaps you have a cool sci-fi project to share or cosplay, or perhaps an insane sci-fi themed collection, be sure to message us on our group. If you aren't part of our Funny Science Fiction Facebook group, please come on over and enjoy the memes.
And remember, if you didn't enjoy tonight's spotlight episode, we will shoot the offending parties with our phaser guns set to stun, of course. They have stun, right?
I don't know.
Do they? Oh.
Tim, they got stun?
Mine just goes pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay.
Well,
You're going to get to.
you might get stunned. You might get vaporized. It's a risk we all take, right?
So you better enjoy it.
Well, our ending quote tonight is from Douglas Adams in his book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Time is an illusion. Lunchtime, doubly so. Thanks. Bye, all.
Thank you, Rima.
Thanks, Rima.
Thank you. See ya. Bye.
On behalf of the rest of the hosts of Funny Science Fiction, we'd like to thank you for listening to this episode. If you'd like to be a guest on one of our future episodes, please contact us by means of our Facebook group, Funny Science Fiction. You can find us on Twitter or Instagram using the handle @FunnySci-Fi, or you can go to DraytonAllen.com and click the Contact Me link at the bottom of the page. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed the episode.